Gravity Falls is a crazy adventure show about two kids who end up in the bizarre town of Gravity Falls, Oregon for their summer vacation, and end up encountering a ton of super weird, mysterious shit. Their Grunkle Stan boasts an attraction called the Sasquatch in his home museum, the Mystery Shack, so there are bound to be tons of adult jokes on the show. Even though this is technically a Disney show, there are a lot more dirty jokes than you'd ever expect to come out of the Mouse House. I'm Whitney Van Lanningham, and today we're counting down the best adult jokes from Gravity Falls. Number 6. In this episode, Dipper's on a quest to prove his manliness so that he can get free pancakes. He summons a super manly Minotaur and asks him to help him become more manly. The Minotaur High Council ultimately decides to train him, but in the beginning they're not quite sure. Dipper threatens their manhood by telling them that maybe they're just not man enough to train him, and this happens.
Not man enough? He didn't mean it. I have 3 Y chromosomes, 6 Adam's apples, pecs on my abs, and fists for nipples!
Cool. Number 5. When Dipper and the gang break into a haunted convenience store, Mabel has her eyes set on devouring a packet of Smile Dip, which is basically just Fun Dip with a not very creative nickname. She ends up eating a lot of it and starts to hallucinate.
Would you like to eat my candy paws?
Of course, you little angel.
Fight me all you want, but that's 100% exactly what happens when you eat a bunch of mushrooms in the middle of the desert. Or rotten Smile Dip from a crazy haunted mini-mart. Number 4. Pool time is no joke. When Poolcheck hires Dipper as the assistant lifeguard, he tasks him with the heavy responsibility of making sure that no one breaks into the pool in the middle of the night and steals their supplies. Okay, first of all, who hires a 13-year-old to sleep over at a public swimming pool? Whose parents would ever let them have that job? I get that Grunkle Stan is a little whack, but how does he just let his nephew casually spend the night at the community pool? I don't know, whatever. Anyways, when Mabel steals a cooler from the pool to transport her new merman friend, Mermando, Dipper races after her. They pass by sleeping officers Blubs and Durland, and this happens.
I think someone just sped by.
Probably just a dream.
With you, every day is a dream.
To be honest, these guys have the best on-screen romance I've ever seen since Kate and Leo. Number 3. Remember that movie Freaky Friday starring pre-Trainwreck Lindsay Lohan and pre-Activia Jamie Lee Curtis? Remember that other movie Freaky Friday starring Barbara Harris and Jodie Foster from 1976? No? I'm just old? Tight. This episode of Gravity Falls is kinda like that, but way weirder. Dipper and Mabel get shocked by the electric carpeting in Grunkle Stan's house and accidentally swap bodies. Naturally, Dipper gets dragged to a girly sleepover in Mabel's body, and Mabel has to stand outside and watch her brother have fun with all of her friends. Unfortunately, Grunkle Stan catches her, prompting a little conversation about the birds and the bees.
Ah, you're at that creepy age where you spy on girls, huh? Guess it's time you and me had a man-to-man talk about the birds and the bees, you know?
I should really be going.
No way out of it!
When I learned about sex, it was mostly from the incredibly immature jokes told by my fellow 4th grader Ryan. Actually, who am I kidding? His jokes were hilarious and educational. Number 2. This is the most adorable adult joke ever! In this episode, Grunkle Stan gets involved with a pug trafficking ring, which is like a drug trafficking ring, only with way less heroin and way more pugs.
All right, Santiago, you have 24 hours to get these pugs across the U.S. border.
Family meeting! Family meeting!
No te preocupas. Vamos, vamos!
Look at them all squiggling around in that barrel. I love them. I'm gonna snuggle every last one of those furry little mother fluffers. I know the trafficking is wrong, especially in the form of humans and controlled substances, but pugs are so heckin' cute. I can't say that I'd be jazzed if somebody showed up at my house with a barrel of methamphetamine, but if anyone wants to deliver 12 wriggly pugs to my doorstep, I will love you forever. Number 1. When Grunkle Stan asks Mabel and Dipper to make flyers for the Mystery Shack party, Dipper discovers that his uncle's old rickety copy machine has the ability to clone humans. Like any 13-year-old boy, he decides to use this very dangerous supercopier to get a girl. Hormones! The clones end up taking over like a PG version of Meeseeks from Rick and Morty and try to attack Dipper for straying from the plan.
Guys, come on, it's me! Hey, you heard me! Get off!
Did you catch that? If you pause Hulu at just the right time, you see clone number 6 writing clone number 9. Get it? Like, the sex thing. These are just some of the best adult jokes from Gravity Falls, so I want you to tell me what I missed in the comment section. Like and subscribe to Obsessed so that I can keep ruining your childhood for you.